Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. Conveniently, the landscapers showed up as soon as I started doing this voiceover, so forgive me if you can hear that. If not, then great. But this is a kit from Sadie Stickers. I supplemented it with the lily pads, lotus, flowers, pond, koi fish stickers, all from a $2 Tuesday that matched perfectly and supplemented this April mystery kit very nicely. This is in rose gold and it's gorgeous. I had so much fun planning with this, but I'm not gonna lie, I struggled a lot and I did not enjoy how it started. I I felt like I was stuck. Like I just kept staring at the page and I had no idea how to proceed just because it was very out of like my comfort zone using these like larger like clip art pieces that have like animals and things like that, and I felt like out of my element. And also I was trying hard not to mimic what I've seen other people do already with this kit because this kit came out a long time ago. I've seen other planners use it and I really was trying to just erase every memory I had because I wanted to have a really good like starting point. And also in addition, the reason I went back to this and I kind of had a gap from early June to like planning like all of July so far, I really wanted to separate this kit from the bee kit. I don't know if you guys remember, but the florals are exactly the same as the bee kit, and some of the like watercolor elements and style were pretty similar. So I wanted to separate the two because I didn't want to feel like I was just doing a redundant plan with me with similar like colors and florals. So I really wanted to have a gap between the two, and that was the reason why it took me quite a bit of time to go back and do this plan with me. Also, I think I was waiting like a week or two for some of the $2 Tuesdays to come back because she brought back some of the favorites. But anyways, I am now looking and seeing like individual dot accents get stuck to different areas of my planner. So you probably saw one earlier. But anyways, getting sidetracked. Again, this kit is from Sadie Stickers. My code is Rachel20 for 20% off. And if you would like my freebie, just put my name in the notes to seller and you'll get it. Hopefully we update our freebie soon. It is still like a spring freebie, but it's still a good freebie. So hopefully you all can enjoy that. But anyways, I love how the day cover section turned out. I was really looking forward to using this washi scene that's foiled, and I really enjoyed this. I hope more shops do like more of this style. I truly enjoyed it. It was very simple and like not a lot of work to put together. And that was also the intent of the Gathered Layers day cover section, was to just have one strip to put down and call it a day. So this was kind of like similar to that. But anyways, now this is where I really struggled. I wanted to use these corner pieces and large florals in the top left and right corners, but not in the day cover section. So I struggled at this point. This is when I was just staring at my page and like hating every little bit of this. I just felt like it was so big and just overwhelming, and I didn't like how it looked. I really didn't. Like, I struggled so much, I promise you. And I was actually talking to Tay about this because if you guys haven't seen Tay's spread with this, her kit and spread, or sorry, her spread turned out absolutely gorgeous. She did a tremendous job with it, and I had to again try to erase my memory of her plan with me because I didn't want to basically replicate it. But then I looked back and I was like, oh, there were some similar things, but I was really envious of her little pond or the water pond accent stickers. I wish I grabbed those because she did a tremendous job making like the fish look like they were jumping out of the pond, so it was making like little ripples, and it was such a cute sticker. I didn't even think twice about that. She's so creative. But I appreciated her like saying the kindest things and complimenting my spread because I truly did not enjoy how it was turning out. I think up until this point is when I was like, okay, it's coming along. Like, I was tearing stickers. You can see this poor bird. I was just tearing stuff apart, you know? And I really wanted to make it look like a scene in the middle. So I did not use 3 full boxes, I'm pretty sure. So I had 2 columns where there were no full boxes because the clip art pieces were pretty much covering the space anyways. So I tried my best to only use 4 full boxes. Was it 4? Yeah, 4 full boxes. So I could have some space to write some of my plans in the rest of the spaces. So yeah, I think this turned out pretty good. Again, I struggled. It wasn't my favorite, but here we are. And now the weed whacker is coming out. Guys, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, that is so funny. Something that I wanted to mention is my little sister is so funny. She is so cute. She bought me a pillow of the dog that's like holding his coffee, and it's it's the meme of like the dog sitting in a fire in the kitchen, and like the house is on fire and burning, but he's just like sitting there with his cup of coffee going like, this is fine. So she got me a pillow case that has that design and meme of that dog, and it's the funniest thing. It's actually the pillow, the main pillow I use on my office chair. It's so cute. But yeah, I love that dog so much. It's really funny. Okay, if I had a meme that described me, it would be that, truly. Okie dokie. So here I'm pulling in this like ink stroke washi. It was the same kind of washi I noticed in the header, so I wanted it to match. And I'm using this really beautiful like koi fish school, yeah, like school of fish, right, where they swim together. And it's a really beautiful divider. I only used it once just because I feel like that was the only space it really fit. And you guys, I really wanted to throw every single koi fish sticker I had on this page, but it would have been overbearing. But I really love them. I think they're just gorgeous, gorgeous stickers, and I just didn't, I don't know, I didn't want to like overkill and put too much, but I think I did a pretty good job like implementing them throughout the columns, and yeah. I just didn't want the fish to be like above the scene that I made, because when I was adding more of the fish stickers, you'll see later, it was more of like the bottom section of the column, so it looked like they were under the water. But, you know, it's fine. I'm trying not to overthink things. Okay, so here, instead of marking this on Monday, just because I didn't have very much space at all, I wanted to mark Emma's birthday, which is Alicia of Sadie Stickers, her daughter. She's super sweet. I'm pretty close with Alicia, so I really wanted to mark Emma's birthday. She's very special to me as well, so just marked that. And then I used a cupcake from White Deer Stationery, and I'm obsessed with all the florals that came with the kit. I ended up using mostly the florals that I had from the B kit. They're more medium-sized florals, and the florals that came with the kit were definitely smaller, so I loved that as well because I was able to pull in a lot of the small individual flowers that were so fun to just kind of accent, and it just worked out really well. Okay, so on Monday, I uploaded a plan with me. So that was another thing. I hated my handwriting for the first like 2 days of this spread. It was so bad. And I really had to step away from it. I think the second time I sat down to plan, I was like finding my groove. You know, some days if you do this, like if you do plan with me's, or if you just, journal or whatever it is that you do and you're writing, regardless if you film it or not, I'm sure you have days where your handwriting is looking like so good, and then other days it just, mine looked like a trash can. I just, I really was not a fan of my handwriting for the first couple of days. And it was just like wonky. It wasn't straight. It just was sideways. And I really didn't want to waste the sticker that I wrote on, so I just let it go. But it truly was bothering me for a little bit. So it's fine. This is fine. I'm going to insert that meme here so you guys can know what I'm talking about. Okay, so where did I leave off? I completely forgot. Okay, Monday I did sprints, trained chest and triceps, so that's been really good. I've been actually enjoying like jogging and doing sprints. I have a treadmill, so it's been nice. Like I think I've been doing better. Like my stamina's gotten a lot better, and it's not as bad as it used to be. I still hate running, so don't get me wrong. I just hate it less, right? But it's really great. It gets my heart rate up, and it's a really good quick exercise, and I enjoy it. And then I went bike riding as well right afterwards. The flourish is from Panda Bird Design, absolutely gorgeous. All of my side bows are from Miss Meow, and then I'm pretty certain I used only White Deer Stationery icons. Yeah, yes I did. Wonderful. Okay, Tuesday I slept in, and that's a script from Paper Trail Plans. All of my scripts are from them. And then had 2 meetings. I'm pretty sure this was like the only day I marked meetings because I had nothing else to really fill this like long column that had no full box. So I had to really fill it up some more. Then I edited and filmed, or I filmed and edited a haul, and that is one of the gathered layer stickers. See, I liked my handwriting in there. I think it turned out pretty good. Trained back and biceps this day. Oh, I forgot to put a bow on that dumbbell. Darn. Okay. And then had sushi at one of our favorite spots. It's slowly kind of turning not into our favorite spot now. Greg and I were just talking about it last night, saying how the quality has kind of gone down. So not sure what's going on, but we were going there for a while, and I think we might switch it up just because it's just, sometimes that just happens, and it's kind of a bummer, but it happens. On to Wednesday, I wanted to just mark that. So there was a lot of air pollution due to the fires in Canada, and that was very heartbreaking, of course, but then also like I've never had to live through something like that before. So that was actually kind of wild to see like the air pollution, and a lot of people were told to stay and work from home if they had to go into the office. Um, so yeah, it's just wild how that travels, you know what I mean? Obviously when you think about it, it makes sense, but it just was crazy. But I just used a campfire, like a fire sticker. That was the only thing I had that was close to a fire, which I mean it is a fire, but you get it. So I wanted to use that. I also uploaded a sticker haul, and then I trimmed Jace's nails, and I finally was able to use that nail clipper sticker. So I don't clip his nails with like nail cutters. I actually Dremel his nails like an electric file. It's the only thing that he will sit down and tolerate, and even that he doesn't enjoy. But I refuse to ever get his nails done anywhere ever again because we had one bad experience, and that was enough for me to be so pissed off. Like they cut his nails way too short, and he was bleeding, and it was just like an awful experience. And he also does not like clippers. Like the sound of it snapping is way more intense and scary to him than like the Dremel. So, like out of the two options, like I'm gonna choose the one where he's not completely freaking out. So it's still not the best, but it doesn't scare him as much as like the snapping sound. But I just refuse to use nail clippers now. It would probably be faster, but I also don't want to like hurt him ever again. So I just after he got hurt by a what's it called? I forgot where we took him, but after he got hurt one time, it was like enough for me to just be like, okay, I'm just gonna do it myself because I trust myself. And I use a electric file for my own nails anyway, so I'm pretty familiar with having to use one. I've gotten a lot of practice through the years, and we use a different one. It's more like an industrial one for like pets, and yeah, it's just a lot better. And I can actually see like the licorice is what they call it, so I don't end up hurting him, or he has never bled, right? So knock on wood, but he's been really good. Okay, so like I said, I also cut his nails, and then I ran and trained shoulders and abs, and then had the urge to rearrange my office. So that happens from time to time, honestly. Like if I'm in the mood to switch things around, sometimes it's just nice to have a refreshing change and reset. So that's exactly what I did, and it's actually a good excuse and motivator to clean, like do a good deep clean. All right, so on Thursday, got a Starbucks run. I love what I did here. I layered that swatch over the coffee cup, so the coffee cup was behind it instead. I don't know why I don't do that more often, but I think it's so adorable. It's like peeping out. I want to try to start doing that, but it really just depends on like the flow of the stickers, as Lauren would say. Visited and chatted with one of my best friends. So I visited her at her work and office, just because I was already like en route on the way close by. So I used the speech bubble from White Deer Stationery, which is such a cute sticker. I'm so glad I have those. Did a leg workout. I really have to go back and put a bow on that first dumbbell because I did not, and it's gonna throw me off now. Did a leg workout, and then we grabbed Chick-fil-A for dinner, and then ordered flowers for um, a couple of friends that had some personal things happen. So just wanted to take the night to do that. And yeah, I really love how this section turned out. I used a koi fish, like one of the mini ones, like on top of the silverware there and the plates, and it just looks so adorable. And I just used some flowers at the bottom to just cap this section off, and then some of the lily pads as well. So on Friday, had a massage first thing in the morning. Speaking of which, I need to go get another one. I am so sad that my old masseuse has moved because I found another place which is pretty good, but I just I just really don't want to go through like researching more and trying out new places. It's just kind of exhausting. I think it kind of takes away from the relaxing experience because I'm kind of like going and having trials and figuring out which ones I like. And some have also been like way more overpriced than what I was paying. So I felt like I got a really good deal. And then now it's like I gotta kind of, I don't know, pick and choose my battles. So speaking of which, though, I really do need to schedule another one here soon. Um, Went on a bike ride with Greg, and then had some planning time, which was so nice. Alicia, if you're watching this, please, 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 I would love some more of those like thinner swatch stickers like the one on Friday that I used here, and then also what day? The one on Tuesday, like just the swatch stickers that you have on your journaling page. I love them so much. The thinner ones, not the super tall ones. These are more like an in-between of like a quarter and a third box. It's just the perfect height, and it just looks so good with a script, or if I'm just writing one word or something like that and I just need a little bit of color. I just love it so much. And then we grabbed dinner at Texas Roadhouse, which we don't do very often at all. You guys, anytime I eat something like with a lot of sodium, I get so swollen the next morning. It's so bad. And the thing is, like, I know it's gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure like it was our cheat meal, and I just really was craving like the rolls. That's really why we go. Honestly, it's because of the rolls. But I was um instantly regretted it because like the next morning I was so swollen, more than I ever normally am, because I don't put too much salt in a lot of my food in general. I still season my food very well, so don't get that twisted, okay? Trust me, I do, because I don't want this to be like Rachel doesn't season her food. I do. I'm Filipino. We season our food, trust me. Um and Greg is Italian, and if we didn't, I would be in jail if, okay, cuz yeah, he's a really good cook. But it was worth it. Like in the moment, it was so worth it. And then the next morning, I was like, oh God, no. I felt like the chicken Willy, was it Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, the blueberry girl that turned into like a little blueberry. That's literally how I felt. Honestly, it was so bad. Okay, so listen to Radio Rental. I really need them to come out with more episodes. However, if you really enjoy Radio Rental, they came out with a new podcast called Rattled and Shook, and I'm pretty sure it's the same like studio or producers of Radio Rental, but it's so good. April, Meredith are funny. It's a kind of it's another take on talking about like scary, spooky stories, but they have like fun games along with it, and it's really conversational and personable. So definitely recommend Rattled and Shook as well if you're into like scary story, like true crime stuff. So Saturday, watched the documentary of Anna Nicole Smith, had some planning time, did some training, chest and triceps, and then another Chick-fil-A day. And then we also got a Chick-fil-A milkshake. I love that little cup or drink icon from White Chair Stationery. I definitely need to get more. And then Saturday, or Sunday, sorry, Sunday, I didn't have much space to really mark anything, so I just marked meal prepping, which we usually do on Sundays anyway, uploaded a plan with me, and then did cardio. All right, guys, here are the leftover stickers. I really hope that the landscapers weren't too loud in this plan with me. Hopefully they weren't. But here is the full spread. I love how this turned out. Initially, I was very frustrated with the process because I just felt stuck. But I'm really glad and proud of myself for sticking with it and ended up loving the entire process and the outcome. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.